Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a little basic maintenance on a 2024 Chevy Trailblazer with the 1.3 liter motor. We're going to be doing the oil change the air filter, and I'll show you where the spark plugs are. So you're only going to need a few basic hand tools, just a ratchet, flathead, Phillips screwdriver, an old drain pan. I have a little shop vac because when you pull the air filter out, sometimes there's just debris in there, leaves and junk that get stuck in there, so you can get those out. And having a light is always good to have. So let's just get right to it. And this vehicle takes 0W20, full synthetic. I just like Valvoline, it doesn't matter what brand you get. Alright, then for the oil filter, it's an AC Delco PF66. That's just the OEM brand. And then you'll need a 7mm. That'll go ahead and get the access panel off right under where the oil filter and the drain plug is. And then it is also nice to have a T30 Torx bit. Take the cover off and wipe up anything that gets spilled. Then I always like just to mark the new oil filter with the mileage, or if you have like a little sticker you can write it on. Let's just jump right to the air filter and then we'll do the oil. Alright, you're only going to need a Phillips and a flathead to get the air filter out. There's going to be 2 push pins here, 2 retaining clips here, and then 4 Phillips head screws. So for the retaining clips, you'll just get your flathead, just wiggle under it, and the whole thing just comes right out. And same to the other one. Both retaining clips out. You can just go ahead and push the 2 pins in right here. There's 1. There's the 2. This whole piece just comes right off. Set that to the side. Alright, and this is where your Phillips comes in. You got 1 here, 1 here, 1 right here, and there's 1 more hidden back right here. So let's get these 4 off. Alright, once you get your 4 Phillips out, you just move this over and you get to your air filter. And then usually I have a little bit of debris in there, so I just get my shop vac and vacuum that out. I didn't have a filter last time on my oil change, so I just, and this is the new one, and it comes with this like little mesh. I ripped that off just because it was really nasty, just trying to get a little bit more out of the filter. So I picked a new one up from the auto parts store. Just Carquest. So this is a direct replacement. So let me just go ahead and vacuum that out real quick. Just drop this in, and then we can move to the cabin air filter, and then we'll do the oil change. I was just using a drill. It ended up being a lot faster. Just to get them going, and then you can snug them up with a screwdriver. So I just get them pretty close to the bottom. And then just come back with your screwdriver and make sure they're all tight. And we'll just drop back in, air scoop, snaps in the corners here, and it snaps in right here as well. And then you just put your 2 retaining clips back in. That was the air filter, Carquest brand. Let's move into the glove compartment area, swap out the cabin air filter, and then get this all changed. One we got is from Advance Auto or Walmart, FRAM, pretty generic brand. It only has 1 orientation. It says right here, arrow facing down. So usually that'll face towards the floor. You don't need any tools or anything. All you do is open your glove box, empty it out. You're gonna have this little clip right here. You just push up a little bit and pop this off, and then on each side of the glove compartment box, this little tab you just gotta push in and pull it down, and this side will be a little harder. You pull it, whole thing just drops down. Just these 2 little tabs to get to the air filter. 1, 2, that comes out. Arrows are facing down. This was the OEM one that was in it. You can see a bunch of bugs and debris in there. So we'll set that aside. Grab the new one, direct fit. Slides right in. The door only goes on one way. Push it till it clips. And then you go back, put your glove box back up. You're gonna push in grab the spring here, the shock, snap that back in, and then these you just push the glove box back up. Good to go. So now let's do the oil. Alright, so here's the cap. 0W20 AC Delco is just the brand they use. We'll set that aside. This is where the T30 comes into hand. So this is just clipped in right here, and this comes off here. You know, just set all this aside. Perfect. So I just like take it off because it's easier to fill up. Because when it's on here, if you accidentally spill it, here's just a little rubber gasket. It'll just flow down everything. And also, if you ever need to change spark plugs, they're just right on top. So we'll set this aside. We'll leave this just sitting there. We'll set the screws in a safe place. And then we'll go down on the vehicle, take the access cover off, and drain the oil. Alright, so we're moving under the car to do the oil. So the oil drain plug and the oil filter is located on this little cover. You see right here, there's 3 7mm bolts. So you just knock those out. They don't have to be super tight. You don't have to use a ratchet, electric ratchet or anything. And that just slides out. The new drain plug, it just uses the ratchet, so it's a 3/8. So let's get that out real quick. Alright, so I just put a little extension on there. You grab you loosen it, it's about half turn or so. It's not threaded in like a normal one would be. There we go. We'll just let that sit and drain, and then we'll get the oil filter off in a minute. Alright, it's been draining for a few minutes now. It's just getting the drops. I usually just like to wipe everything off. You can also hit it with a little bit of brake cleaner if you've made a mess. For the drain plug itself, if you can get a new one, that'd be great. Every time I go, my auto parts store doesn't have one. So I bought a new set of O-rings this time that are the same size, because I've started to notice there's always oil, like residue, sliminess here from it, a little bit of a leak. It's just plastic, there's no threads, it's a quarter turn this thing. So just get this one back in, and then move on over to the oil filter. Alright, so you should be able to get the oil filter off by your hand. It might be a little tight. If not, you can buy one of the oil filter wrenches. This one just goes onto a socket and it rotates. This one's actually too small for this, but I should be able to just get it off with hand since I just did it a couple months ago. It shouldn't just free spin, it should be a little snug. Alright, so I got my new matching AC Delco. This is the brand from the auto parts store. It's a PF66. This one's for the 2024 Trailblazer with the 1.3. So just make sure the old one, the gasket came off with it. You don't ever want to double up the gaskets on accident. And then I'll usually just get one of the rags and just wipe everything up a little bit before I put the new one on. And then I'll get a little bit of the oil, and then you'll lubricate the gasket on this new filter. Alright, and then I already dated this one with a Sharpie, just to today's date and when I was going to change it. So if I check on it and forget, I know it was around the 41,000 mile mark. Yeah, let's get this one nice and snug. There you go. Alright, so it only goes on one way. You get the slot right here. And then this lip goes here, so it just hinges in. So you just line it up. And then your screws. Get them back up with your little ratchet. Or by hand. Alright, so on your cap it says 0W20. Synthetic is what you would use. Get any old funnel, or if you're using quartz, maybe try and pour one and then cut the top off. This is just from some other stuff I used before. And then it takes about right at 5 quarts. I also wrote up on the label on the hood just 5 quarts and what filter to keep getting. Just makes it easier so I don't forget. Alright, we'll let that drain down for a minute, put the cap back on it, start it up, get it off the ramps, make sure it's full. It should take right at 5 quarts, so it should be good to go. And obviously make sure you didn't spill anything underneath. And then I like to use the old jug and just put the old oil back in it. And then you can recycle it at your local auto parts store or dumps and local trash yards and stuff like that. They have an oil recycling spot. Alright, so your dipstick's just right up here. I started the car, rolled it off the ramps. About a minute, let it sit. We're gonna just pull it off, wipe it off immediately. It's gonna have the markings on here. Just want it, you know, somewhere in the middle to the full line. We don't want it way over full. And there we go, we're right there, right under the full line, 5 quarts, so you're good to go. So next I'll show you how to reset the maintenance reminder and go from there. I'll also be making a video later on. We change out the spark plugs on this. This is another kind of maintenance item. Let's get back to it. Alright, so start the car up. You're going to look on your radio side of the dash. You're going to find the one that has the 3 check marks and the car. You're going to go over to the maintenance button, oil life, hit your next arrow, and you're just going to reset. And tell you can only reset it once you change your oil, because it don't want you to reset it and forget about your oil change. Alright, 100% good to go. Alright, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.